How's it going, everyone? Welcome to The Hook. We're going to talk Six Nations preview for week 2 and a little bit of wrap up for week 1. So, obviously, wearing the old England sweatshirt, so I'm still pulling for England, of course. Going into the first game, Wales versus Scotland. I picked Scotland to finish 3rd and Wales 4th in the Six Nations. I think we're going to flip that, right? Because the same concerns I had for Scotland still exist. Their injuries to the front row and injuries overall really are getting in the way of them playing good rugby. And, Gregor Townsend was basically like, it's pretty, like, he was not happy about what was going on, right? So, Wales played, a really wide open type of game, especially in the second half. They were, I thought they were playing a little boring in the first half. Gareth Davies' try was amazing, but I think it was a bit of a testament to the defense in the first half for Scotland. They had no offense. They couldn't run a shape. They couldn't do anything because, again, testament to the defense in this game, like on both sides. The Welsh really smothered them, in addition to them just, like the Scots just having injuries and not being nearly as talented to go head-to-head against Wales. And, they're running a 2-4-2 attack shape. I thought, Gatlin sometimes gets boring and plays a lot of 8 and 10-man rugby, but they played really wide open, and especially in the second half, it got over real quick, 34-7. Scotland, again, is dealing with injuries that could see them fall to 5th, I think. I wonder where Italy will land. Going on to France versus Ireland, Nigel Owen's worst game I've ever seen him ref. It was horrible. And for a moment, you're thinking, wow, France is going to win this. They're going to upset Ireland. Maybe the switch to Jack Brunel wasn't a bad thing. And I really think, based on how France played, maybe Jack Brunel's the guy. I don't know. But I sort of called it in, like, at 77-30. I was like, well, the way this match is going, Sexton's going to earn a penalty. Well, Ireland's going to earn a penalty and get to kick at 79-30. Well, 3 minutes later, he kicks a 43-meter drop goal. It was pretty awesome. So that really sets up Ireland. They were able to win away. France always plays tough at home. And, it's going to be something different for the next match when they play Italy at home. Italy hosted England, and, there's been a lot of talk about the England demise for 2018 because just injuries and the way things have worked. Well, England played, sort of a poor half of rugby. I don't really know if it was a poor half as much as, Italy played great. They played really good. Conor O'Shea has really developed that team. The Pro 14 sides have been a lot better. And it really showed the systems that have been put in place. But then again, in the second half, England is England. And, they won 46-15 over the home side. Going into next week, how I think things are going to shake out. Well, Ireland's at home. And at home, they play very, very well. So Italy is not on the same level as Ireland. Ireland and England are about on the same level. So I expect, a difference of about 30 points. For the most part, Ireland came out of their match, which was very contentious with France, pretty healthy. So I don't really see much of a difference in that scoreline. I think, again, it will be a contentious and hard-fought first half, and then talent and fitness is going to take over for the Irish. The next match, we've got England hosting Wales at Twickenham. This could be a contentious match, although I think it won't be. I think, in the first quarter, Wales will try to be very physical with England, with the way they played against Scotland. But England's a lot bigger, and there's just overall there's so much more talent depth in the Premiership. And Eddie Jones, man, I mean, he's the guy, right? He's lost one game since he's taken over, so I think I would expect that England will win a very contentious match, but by 15 to 20 points at the end of the match. And then we end up with what I think is another interesting match, is Scotland versus France at Murrayfield. So France travels to Murrayfield, and you see them coming in banged up because their young fly halves were both banged up in that match against Ireland. So it could be very tough for them. I wonder what they have in the tank, but again, they have a lot more depth in their professional system than Scotland does. Scotland only has, 2 fully professional programs in the Glasgow Warriors and, Edinburgh, whatever. I don't know how I missed that one. But, I think, if right now, based on how banged up France is after that match against Ireland, and if Scotland can be healthy, and which makes it very tough because in the front row they're not healthy. They're all their best are out, and it's going to be very interesting. But if Finn Russell and Hogg can play a decent game, it could get very close, and which could put France in a precarious position. So, but for the most part, I think it's going to be Ireland, England, and France to make it out of this weekend. So that's your wrap up on the hook for Six Nations Round 1 and preview for Round 2.